Back when rock was ruled by roaring guitars and swaggering frontmen, a new kind of power took the stage. Women who could outsing, outperform, and outshine everyone in sight. They didn't ask for space. They kicked down the doors and made it theirs. From punk clubs to sold-out arenas, they proved that attitude has no gender. Today on Retro Rewind, we're ranking the greatest female rock legends of the 70s and 80s. Stick around. One of these singers had a voice so haunting that radio stations once refused to play her. Yet she'd become a legend. Let's dive in.
Lie like a song, lie while you're singing a song without you.
Number 15, Annie Haslam, Renaissance. Grace and grandeur, Annie Haslam turned progressive rock into something ethereal, leading Renaissance through Northern Lights, Ashes Are Burning, and Mother Russia. Her 5-octave range floated above sweeping guitars and orchestral arrangements.
A child, a boy, a light inside. This my dream for all those years.
She didn't just sing notes. She painted skies with them, giving prog rock a feminine soul few could match. While her band never dominated US charts, Annie earned a loyal cult following. Decades later, her crystal tone remains a benchmark for vocal purity. She proved rock could be both intellectual and emotional. From Renaissance's celestial sound, we move to a darker corner of the stage, where rebellion wore eyeliner and attitude. Number 14, Suzi Sioux, Siouxsie and the Banshees. Suzi Sioux was punk's black-eyed poet, the queen of cool detachment and creative control. With Spellbound, Cities in Dust, and Hong Kong Garden, she turned alienation into art. Commanding crowds with a stare as sharp as her lyrics. Her style helped birth the goth movement and inspired generations of outsiders. Critics once called her too strange for success, but Suzi didn't need approval. She needed volume. Her band's influence rippled through The Cure, Joy Division, and Garbage. She made darkness beautiful. And if Suzi ruled the underground, our next front woman ruled with pure guitar grit.
It ain't no big thing, but I know what I like.
Number 13, Lita Ford, The Runaways.
Hey, Mr. Moonlight, won't you follow me down?
Few guitarists, male or female, could shred like Lita Ford.
Give me one shot of poison.
After The Runaways, she blazed her own path with Kiss Me Deadly.
Come on, pretty baby, kiss me deadly.
Close My Eyes Forever, and Shot of Poison, proving a woman could melt faces and sell platinum at the same time.
Of your sweet poison sets me free.
Close My Eyes Forever, and Shot of Poison, proving a woman could melt faces and sell platinum at the same time. Her riffs were fierce, her voice sultry, her stage presence electric. While glam metal crowds often underestimated her, Lita outlasted many of her peers. She turned Hard Rock's Boys Club into her own arena. But before her solos filled stadiums, another teenage rebel in the same band was already lighting up controversy.
Can't stay at home, can't stay in school.
Number 12, Cherie Currie, The Runaways.
I'm the fox you've been waiting for.
At 15, Cherie Currie was rock's first wild child. Dressed in a white corset, she strutted on stage shouting Cherry Bomb and American Nights with fearless defiance.
Cherry bomb!
The Runaways weren't a gimmick, they were a revolution. Cherie's raw vocals and fearless persona shocked parents and thrilled teenagers around the world.
Have you and grab you till you're sore.
Her time in the spotlight was brief, but her impact was seismic. She made it clear that girls didn't have to play nice to play rock.
Hello, world, I'm your wild girl.
If Cherie was teenage rebellion, the next frontwoman turned that defiance into art house fantasy.
It doesn't hurt me, yeah, yeah. Do you wanna feel how it feels?
Number 11, Kate Bush.
You don't wanna hurt me, yeah, yeah. But see how deep the bullet lies.
Kate Bush was unlike anyone before her. Theatrical, poetic, and brilliantly odd.
It's you and me.
With Wuthering Heights, Running Up That Hill, and Babushka, she crafted dreamlike stories that made the radio feel like another planet. Her voice soared, whispered, and danced in ways few dared attempt.
Come on, darling. Let's exchange the experience.
Early critics thought she was too eccentric, but her originality soon inspired icons from Tori Amos to Florence Welch. She's the one whose haunting vocals were once deemed too strange for radio. Turns out, she was just decades ahead of her time. From surreal storytelling, we now shift back to the mainstream and the velvet power of a voice that defined 1970s rock radio.
With me, do you feel us?
Number 10, Susanna Hoffs, The Bangles.
Is this burning?
Few front women captured 1980s charm like Susanna Hoffs. With Manic Monday, Walk Like an Egyptian, and Eternal Flame, she led the Bangles to MTV superstardom, blending jangle pop sweetness with rock attitude.
Close your eyes, give me your hand.
Her sly smile and perfect phrasing made her one of the most recognizable faces of the decade.
Or is this burning?
Behind the pop gloss was a savvy musician who co-wrote hits and carried harmonies that defined a generation. Hoffs made rock radio fun again and gave power pop a feminine edge. From MTV glamour, we shift to the earthy voice that once ruled the FM airwaves. Number 9, Linda Ronstadt, The Stone Ponies. Before stadium rockers dominated the charts, Linda Ronstadt reigned as the first lady of rock. Her voice on You're No Good, Blue Bayou, and When Will I Be Loved made heartbreak sound cinematic. She crossed genres with ease, blending country, pop, and hard rock without losing an ounce of authenticity. Ronstadt's stage presence was effortless. No gimmicks, just pure control. With countless platinum albums, she inspired everyone from Sheryl Crow to Stevie Nicks. If Linda was all polish and poise, our next front woman mixed that discipline with punk's sneer. Number 8, Chrissie Hynde, The Pretenders. Cool, rebellious, and unapologetically sharp, Chrissie Hynde proved that punk and poetry could coexist. With Brass in Pocket, Back on the Chain Gang, and Middle of the Road, she brought attitude and vulnerability to radio rock.
Inside you, into your room.
Her raspy vocals and leather-clad confidence made the Pretenders an unstoppable force. Offstage, she fought to keep her band's integrity alive through tragedy and reinvention.
And she hates herself.
Few front women commanded such respect from peers. But before Chrissie ever picked up a mic, another leather-clad pioneer had already broken that barrier, a bassist who redefined rock's balance of power. Are you enjoying this video? If you are, please hit the like button. It's free and really helps the channel grow. From punk grit, we move to vocal firepower that could shake stadium walls.
There's nothing left to do tonight.
Number 7, Ann Wilson, Heart.
You have me down, 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 down.
Ann Wilson didn't just sing, she roared.
By so very slow. Oh,
With Barracuda, Crazy on You, Magic Man, and Alone, she led Hart into the rock pantheon.
Smile like the sun, kisses forever.
Her voice combined power, precision, and emotion, proving that women could headline arenas without softening their sound. She was thunder wrapped in silk.
And you kept me alive with your sweet flowing.
Ann and her sister Nancy broke every industry rule, writing their own songs, producing their records, and rocking harder than most of their male peers. She gave the 1970s its voice of female power. We've covered some incredible legends so far. Which of these front women surprised you the most? Drop a comment below. I love hearing your picks. And if Ann brought power, our next entry brought rebellion. Pure, unfiltered, and unstoppable.
I know I'm hanging, but I'm still wanting you.
Number 6, Joan Jett, The Runaways, The Blackhearts.
Take your heart where we can be alone.
Joan Jett wasn't just a rock star. She was a revolution in black leather.
Yes, you are, yes, you are, yeah, you are.
With Bad Reputation, I Love Rock and Roll, and Crimson and Clover, she turned rebellion into radio gold. Her gritty voice and power chord swagger defined the sound of pure defiance, and her every strut across the stage said what words couldn't. Women didn't need permission to rock. After being rejected by 23 labels, Joan formed her own, Blackheart Records, and built a career on her own terms. She inspired generations of female musicians to pick up guitars and never apologize. Joan didn't just play rock, she lived it, breathed it, and owned it. But before Joan picked up that leather jacket, another woman had already set the stage. Bass in hand, attitude blazing. Oh, by the way, I'll be posting more videos like this, so like, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you don't miss the next deep dive from Retro Rewind. Okay, on to the next.
Know these reckless thoughts of mine are following you.
Number 5, Suzi Quatro.
Oh, but I could have sworn that I saw something more in your eyes.
Before Joan Jett ever strapped on a guitar, Suzi Quatro was already doing it, and doing it loud.
Let me hear you.
In leather jumpsuits and platform boots, she belted out Can the Can,
Stumbling in.
Devil Gate Drive, and 48 Crash with swagger and grit. She was the first woman to front a rock band while holding down the bass line herself.
If you can't give me love.
Suzi didn't just challenge stereotypes, she obliterated them. Her glam rock sound inspired a generation of women to pick up instruments and take control of their careers. She's the trailblazer Chrissie Hynde once called the spark that lit the fuse. From the glam era, we step into a world where rock got cool, effortlessly cool.
Major, one day, maybe next week, I'm gonna.
Number 4, Debbie Harry, Blondie. Debbie Harry was the definition of New York cool. With platinum hair and an icy stare, she fronted Blondie through hits like Heart of Glass, Call Me in One Way or Another, turning punk grit into chart-topping gold.
Losing you is just no good. You cheese like
She made danger fashionable and proved you could blend rock, disco, and new wave without losing credibility. Her charisma was electric, stylish yet subversive. Debbie became the face of late 70s rebellion and early MTV glamour all at once. From punk chic, we moved to a voice that dominated the airwaves with technical perfection and raw emotion. Number 3, Pat Benatar. Pat Benatar didn't just sing, she commanded. Trained in opera, armed with arena power, she brought technical precision to rock anthems like Hit Me With Your Best Shot, Love Is a Battlefield, and Heartbreaker. Her voice could soar above guitars, and her confidence made her a symbol of empowerment. She won 4 Grammys in a row, turned music videos into storytelling art, and made defiance sound beautiful. Pat was proof that rock could be feminine, fierce, and flawless. And while she conquered the 80s, one woman before her had already made rock's first true stand for female power.
Your mother gives you, don't do.
Number 2, Grace Slick, Jefferson Airplane, or Starship.
When the men on the chessboard get up and tell you where to
Grace Slick was the storm before the calm.
have fallen, sloppy dead.
A psychedelic powerhouse who led Jefferson Airplane through Somebody to Love, White Rabbit, and Volunteers. At Woodstock, her haunting delivery turned protest into poetry. She was fearless, defiant, and utterly magnetic.
We built this city on rock and roll.
Even as the decades changed, Grace stayed relevant, reinventing herself with We Built This City and Nothing's Gonna Stop Us Now in the 1980s. Her influence stretched from Janis Joplin to Pat Benatar. Grace was the prototype, the one who made being a rock front woman possible. But our number 1 didn't just follow her footsteps. She built her own enchanted path.
Dreams unwind and love the state of mind.
Number 1, Stevie Nicks, Fleetwood Mac. No one embodies rock mystique quite like Stevie Nicks.
She was alive like a fine skylark when the skies
As the voice of Rhiannon, Dreams, and Landslide,
and what you love.
she turned heartbreak into poetry and emotion into electricity.
Will you stay if she promised you heaven? Will you
With her shawls, tambourines, and smoky rasp, Stevie didn't just perform, she conjured. Whether in Fleetwood Mac or solo on Edge of 17 and Stand Back, her storytelling transformed rock into something spiritual. She's influenced everyone from Florence Welch to Harry Styles, a timeless icon who made vulnerability a superpower. Stevie Nicks isn't just the greatest frontwoman of the 70s and 80s. She's the high priestess of rock itself. From Suzi's shadowy allure to Stevie's shimmering spell, these 15 front women rewrote rock's rulebook. They didn't just sing the songs, they were the songs. Every scream, whisper, and riff told the story of a movement that changed music forever. Which of these legends do you think ruled the stage best? Comment below, hit like, and subscribe to Retro Rewind for more deep dives into the stories behind.
When you're on the street, you got to be able to pick out the easy meat.